Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. In this video, I want us to have a look at a story captured by Citizen, for the story is going to form the basis of our analysis and discussion right now. Education Task Force recommends increase in university fees from Kenya shillings 16K to Kenya shillings 52K. Students in public universities across Kenya could pay more fees to access education if the recommendations by the Presidential Working Party on education reforms are to be implemented. The Working Party proposes a threefold increase in the fees paid by government-sponsored students in Kenyan universities from current Kenya shillings 16,000 to Kenya shillings 52,000 per semester. In this video, as usual, I want us to dig deep into this for Kenyans to understand what this means. Before doing that, if you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Yes. What does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? The task force was set up by William Ruto. And from what we have seen in the previous task forces being set up, is that they're being set up with a predetermined outcome. And the person dictating the outcome of the task forces is the person setting them up. So in this case, this education task force is just reporting what William Ruto himself wants to hear. And this is just a clever way William Ruto is trying to increase university school fee. And the sad bit about it is that the fee is being increased by about 300%, from 16,000 to 52,000. That's about 300%. What does that mean? Very many poor students will no longer afford university education. We'll be seeing students, bright students, qualifying for university, but because of the high fee, most of them will not be able to pursue university education. That means poor students, poor parents, their children are being locked out of university education. University education will now be left for the rich. And that goes contrary to what William Ruto promised the hustlers. Ruto told them that he was going to form a hustlers government. In less than 5 months, it's clear this is not a hustlers government. This is a rich man's government. That comes out very, very clearly. And something also coming out from that, I'm seeing a very high possibility where as time goes by, Kenyans might be forced, or rather will be forced, to rebel against William Ruto. And I'm saying that because it's now a fact, and this is now even apparent to William Ruto supporters, that all the things he promised, he is not actually doing what he promised. In fact, William Ruto is doing the exact opposite of what he promised. And just as I've always been saying, hunger knows no bounds. If things continue, then this is just another avenue William Ruto is courting a rebellion. Things will be hard to a point Kenyans will be pushed to the corner. the only option now left for them will be a revolution. And just as I've been saying in my previous videos, that Ruto has been quoting a revolution. This is one sure ingredient for that revolution. That's also something coming out very, very clearly. And then this move again actually puts the spot on the leaders joining William Ruto and his government. Instead of fighting for the so-called hustlers, they are joining William Ruto's government in order to help that government sit on the poor masses. Because I'm very sure William Ruto is very busy mobilizing and enticing leaders to join him. In that, upon the leaders joining him, then he can now do anything he so wishes. The unfortunate bit about it is that elected leaders who should be standing for the poor masses are also helping him in actually oppressing the same masses. And this is why in this forum, we don't sugarcoat things here. We call things as they are without fear or favor. Kenyans should reject any leader supporting this government because it's very clear this is a government favoring only the rich. It's a government not caring about the plight of the majority hustlers. That's also something that Kenyans should and must know. And from that story again, I'm seeing a government that is clueless again on governance. Every move and every decision by this government just proves and confirms that the government is very clueless. They are trying to actually get revenue from some very bad places. Yes. And I'm saying very bad places because this is just another way William Ruto's government, through these universities, are just trying to generate revenue. And also the interesting bit about it, or the annoying bit about it, is that we are seeing very corrupt individuals being let scot-free for them to serve in government. And just as I've been saying again, when you appoint a corrupt individual in government, the appointment does not now make that individual less corrupt. In fact, the appointment has the potential of even shielding or cushioning that corrupt individual from corruption, in that he will now be more corrupt, but with some security. In that he's now a government official, he can be cushioned from maybe even a possible prosecution if what we are seeing in this government is anything to go by. So that's also annoying. Ruto is appointing corrupt individuals who are just going to help in actually plundering public resources, and at the same time, he is pushing the hustlers into digging deeper in their pockets. That's also a recipe for a revolution. And also, as I conclude, I still maintain and I repeat that Ruto might go down in history as a one-term president. It does not matter what he will do now or going forward. The perception has already been created that this is a government that does not care about Kenyans. And it might go down in history as a one-term president. And that's not far-fetched. It's something, a possibility, Kenyans should be prepared for. It's a possibility, ladies and gentlemen. Let me stop it there. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humble, very grateful for the kind of support you're giving me here. God bless you, God bless Kenya. Any other person who wants to support us here, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number or feel free to channel your support to the number. Let's meet in our next analysis.